Welcome to episode 12 of the Hot Mess Roundtable. This week we are talking about the importance of laughter. My name is Lauren and I'm a hot mess this week because we have weekend plans coming up and I don't have anyone yet to watch my kids. So,
oh no,
a little stressed. I have confidence it'll work out. But I kind of thought my family would offer to keep them. And so I waited around to ask the babysitter and now she's already booked. And then I asked a second babysitter and she's out of the country. And so I don't really know what I'm going to do with them, but it's going to work out.
I have faith in you that it'll work out.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm Jordan and I am a hot mess this week because I am addicted to this book I'm reading. Okay, I love to read. I'm always reading a couple of different books. I'm usually reading some kind of work-based book, like management, leadership. And I am also usually reading a just fun nonfiction, autobiography type book. And then I'm usually reading some kind of fiction book. And right now I am reading a book series called A Court of Thorns and Roses. And it is so good. Everyone should go get it. I think there's 5 books in the series by Sarah J. Maas. It's so good. I'm just started the 3rd book in the series. I bought the 5-book set. It was another TikTok find. A little bit spicy, but not super spicy.
Are those the books that the covers are a really bright color?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've seen them everywhere.
I know. And they're so good, you guys. They've got to be made into movies and there needs to be even more books written. I am so in love with these characters.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, the story is just thrilling and compelling. And it's got fairies and, princesses and courts, which is all stuff I love. I love to get into the fantasy stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's just a little bit spicy, but not too spicy, it's, but there's a lot of romance in it. There's also a lot of adventure and drama and I love it. So I am really struggling with doing anything else, getting anything done around the house or walking
work.
the dogs or doing anything.
Yeah.
Because I just want to read.
Which one are you on?
I'm on the 3rd book. I just started.
Okay.
I'm just chapter 8 of the 3rd book.
Because this specifically says the first book in the series is quite comparatively tame compared to later books.
Oh.
But you're already in the later books, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just started the 3rd book. I mean, there is definitely some sex scenes in there. I'm not going to lie. It's a little spicy. But they are, they move the story forward and it's very, emotional and very...
a rated R film versus, a porno?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, they're pretty graphic. But there's a lot of other story in there, too. I'm telling you, this is good. This is, a good series. And I really hope they make movies out of it.
Oh, that's good.
I'm not into the fantasy type stuff, but I would give this a shot.
I love princess books.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still a Disney princess at heart. I'm still that 8-year-old little girl that wants to wear my Cinderella dress around the house. Mm-hmm. I love the princesses, and so
you and Helen.
Yeah, so I've graduated from watching the Disney movies to reading about them in books, and this is a good one. Everyone looking for a really good fiction.
They're pretty books.
Love it.
All right. Well, I'm Amanda and I'm a hot mess this week because I don't really know. I don't feel like I've got
Do you have your shit
too
together?
much drama. I might actually have my shit together this week.
You get a gold star.
We're going to mark this day on the calendar.
Woo!
I mean, besides the normal stuff,
Does
house
that mean
cleaning and all that stuff.
You graduate off the podcast, you're not allowed to hang out with us anymore?
Oh, God, no.
Because
oh, no. It'll tank by the weekend. Don't worry. It'll tank.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a cop-out, but I'm going to let it go.
Yeah, it'll completely tank at some point. So, yeah, we've got not a lot going on. We're getting ready. Cameron and I and her best friend Chloe and my mother-in-law, we're going to the rodeo next weekend. So, yeah, we're going to be shit kicking it next weekend. So,
in your boots.
In our boots.
That'll be fun.
Yep. Cameron wants to go find her cowboy.
Where's the rodeo?
Oh.
Yeah. It's at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Friday and Saturday night, so we're going to go Friday. It'll be fun.
All right.
So
I don't.
I
think
will
the
report back.
rodeo. The rodeo is probably on the same level for me as like the circus. Like I'm not sure those animals are super well taken care of.
You know, I think the rodeo is a little bit better. I
Yeah,
do.
I
I
would
have. We grew up.
I mean,
in a town that was rodeo. Like
I know that like the horses, like whenever
Yeah.
they do like the horse shows and the trick shows, is that part of the rodeo? I'm not from like the rodeo culture at all, but
you know, it's been years since I've been to one, so I'm kind of excited about that. The bulls, I might be a little.
that's what I'm thinking. Like the bull riding, like
Yeah.
those bulls don't want to be doing.
Well,
that.
no, when you tie something around their balls to get them to jump,
Holy
no,
shit!
they're not going
this
to be
is
in a
not
good mood.
okay. Oh, see, that's not okay. I'm not okay with it.
But they are taken care of. I mean, they're coveted bulls.
Like well fed.
Like they are well fed. They are well taken care of.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna, get their
Vetted.
nuts in a bind for 8 seconds and
Mean.
yeah. But no, they're well taken care of. So
Okay.
I'm excited about it.
Question: how does it come off of their balls? Like, does somebody have to reach down
They
there?
pull. There's like a cord that they pull. When the 8 seconds is up or the cowboy falls off, they pull a little.
I didn't know this
thing off.
happened.
Yeah.
It's mean, actually.
How have you made it 37 years without knowing how a bull riding worked?
Because I'm not out there looking for my cowboy, obviously.
Because you already found
Because you
him.
already got him. Yep.
He plays video games.
plays video
There's no bull riding involved. No, I didn't know. Like I knew that they I thought they didn't like it because they were locked up in those little stalls, and then there's like the red or whatever. But like I didn't
Like
know.
running of the bulls.
I
like in
didn't know that they
Spain.
did things to cause them, because that's like causing them physical harm.
Pisses them off is what
Yeah.
it does.
Because they're hurt, Amanda. They're pissed off because they're hurt.
So yeah.
I
Oh.
also think you're confusing like the matadors in Spain with like the
The
red.
bullfighting.
Yeah, bull fighting and bull,
Bull
riding.
riding.
I don't know. I don't
They
want
don't
anything
take
to do
care of
with
them
either one of
when
them.
they're doing the bullfighting. They stab them and throw shit in them and skewer
I don't think
them
that
and all
bull
them.
wants anything tied around his penis, and I don't think he wants anyone riding his back.
Nope. Nope.
You're
I don't
probably
think-
right.
Yeah.
Any of that. I don't
I
think.
think that's why he's so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just what's the point?
Okay,
But-
well, I'm going to go ahead and chalk that one right up next to the circus right
Yep.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but believe me, it'll tank at some point. So I will come back to the hot mess.
okay,
So don't worry.
you'll circle back
You haven't
around.
got rid of me yet. So
But you're a hot mess because you're going to go like,
yeah, I'm gonna go watch these animals that Jordan says
They
we're
have
getting.
their
and now
bulls
you're just going to think about how
tied
they're
up.
being tortured
Bulls
and
with
how
their balls.
unhumane it is.
We don't think about when the cowboys fall off and they get stomped or.
Those
Oh.
cowboys are doing that of their own volition.
It's
Let me tell you who I do not feel bad for.
I know. See, this goes with our theme this week.
They
What
gotta-
makes us laugh? This kind of shit makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week we're talking all about things that make us laugh. What are we drinking this week, ladies?
This is you, Jordan. You brought this one.
Yeah, I brought it all the way out of my refrigerator. This is just one of my staples that I like to keep around. It is Barefoot Bubbly, which I'm sure is like bottom tier Kool-Aid wine, pink Moscato.
Tastes good to me.
I know my dad's like sighing and rolling his eyes right now, but I do love my Barefoot
Sorry,
Bubbly.
Jeff. It is really good.
Yeah. Easy to drink.
Moscato is always so easy to drink, you
Yeah.
guys. Like
Yes.
I love it.
Oh, well, we also have our popcorn selection in front of us.
It's so scary.
Lauren's been eating it, and I don't.
Well, apparently I've been rummaging around in it. That's what I got yelled at for.
Well, we're trying to do introductions, and all you hear is just scrape, scrape, scrape.
So the yeast. So Jordan split it in between two bowls, and she put the nutritional yeast on one bowl, and then like the butter, oil, salt on the other one, like the
not
traditional
stuff good, not good stuff for you, but
Right.
it tastes good stuff.
So the nutritional yeast, though, it like all settled on the bottom of the bowl.
So you kind of
Yeah,
So I was scrounging around trying to get it on the popcorn so I could give a good, accurate assessment of whether or not this is nasty.
Well,
So-
I mean, so the big question is like, did I do it right? Because I swear, Tammy and Noelle both said like just sprinkle it on top.
That's what you
And
did. I watched
That's
you.
what I did, and they were nutritional yeast flakes.
Yes.
And they smelled a little musty, I would say, but not bad. It's a brand new thing. We opened it up, and I'm afraid it's the word yeast. There's nothing
Yeah.
like appetizing or exciting about yeast.
Unless it's like a nice, fresh
bread.
yeasty loaf of bread.
Yeah, that's
with
good.
butter on it.
There we go with the butter.
I like butter.
So can you taste it?
I don't. You try it.
Oh, Jordan's trying it.
ASMR. Gross everybody out with our chewing.
I don't even really. Oh, there I see. I was like, I don't even see any in the
You had
bottom.
to move it out of the way.
Yeah, I did. Now I'm kind of.
I really don't taste it.
I thought I could taste it maybe a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna
I can't
not
taste it.
drink over.
I can't taste it.
I mean, there's a lot on the bottom of this bowl, so I don't know
Well, I
how
just
much
kind of tried
is
to
on
dig
the,
a little bit.
is on the.
Well, how do you guys get it to stick to your popcorn?
Oil and butter.
Which negates the healthiness. Yeah, I can't taste it.
That other bowl's really good.
With all the salt and butter.
Yeah, traditional.
I will say though, I was surprised. So Google told us that nutritional yeast is a whole protein. So that's exciting. As a vegetarian, I have a hard time finding like those whole proteins with all the amino acids. And 3 teaspoons of this stuff was 8 grams of protein, which is like pretty good.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, I mean, even if you put it on top of your butter and oil and whatever else, it would still be like a good, like healthy addition to your popcorn.
I could taste it a little more that time.
What does it taste?
It doesn't
like,
taste bad.
Does it taste kind of savory? Like I kind of got
little
from the
bit
comments on the
savory.
Facebook that it kind of took care of that.
Like the umami.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste bad. It's just, I don't know.
Well, what do you think?
I think I'm still afraid of it. But
But you're not eating it.
I'm eating the other one.
I was like, you're not eating it.
I did try it. I didn't really taste it. I have a little bowl over here because I'm away from you guys.
What if you could like hide this in ice cream or something?
Well, I'm guessing you can. It looked like it was
Are you getting protein to your kids or you?
Oh, I was thinking about me.
Well, it looked like it was
In ice
already in a lot of like vegan dishes. And so whenever I Googled this.
If you could figure out a way to get it to stick to the popcorn, maybe.
That kind of did. I like smushed it down
And
I could taste it more. I don't know that it tastes good. It's not butter and salt, but it doesn't taste bad. I don't think it tastes bad.
I'm going to feed it to Finnegan.
Let him be the true
if he spits
taste
it out,
tester.
oh, Dudley's gonna want some.
Don't
too.
die, Finnegan. Dudley's probably not going to eat it because he's a picky eater. He won't eat peanut butter and jelly.
You just tossed it on his face though, so maybe.
No, he's not even reaching for it.
Nope. He's a picky eater.
Does he eat popcorn at all?
No,
Oh, well,
not usually.
More for you, Finnegan. Well,
he's eating it. He's getting his protein.
Okay, don't get poisoned.
if you guys have any more crazy suggestions for us, give it.
Yeah, that's exactly
to
what
us.
we want to do.
Well, I don't want
And
to say
we'll,
crazy. I don't want to say crazy.
We're not going to do
suggestions,
like spicy hot wing challenge.
oh, we could do a hot one. No, Jordan wouldn't do it.
Well, I'm not going to do, I would do spicy cauliflower.
Spicy cauliflower, yeah,
Again, being a vegetarian does not limit you.
that's true.
But I also don't want to just eat gross things because we encouraged our fans to put them in the podcast.
Hey,
That
well, I'm not
doesn't-
gonna eat
we
bugs.
we wanted feedback from him, so
Get involved by supporting each other, not torturing your podcast host.
Okay, well, this is not torture.
This was not torture,
No.
but it
This
was
was
still scary.
A valid suggestion.
And I might still be scared.
I think I'm fine with it.
Okay, are you going to buy some? Are you going to take that stuff upstairs home?
Are you not going to use it?
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll take it home.
I'm probably afraid of it.
Yeah, I'll take it home and I'll tell Matt that anytime I make popcorn now that it's healthy.
There you go. That's not going to be happy with me.
Win-win.
I think it is actually healthy if you just used that in the popcorn. That actually would be healthy.
I mean, if I could get it to stick to it and maybe add a little salt, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, I think now we're getting a little less healthy.
Yeah, the sodium.
Yeah.
But salt's not like fatty. It's not like the butter.
No.
we've
It's
already
just high in
determined that you do
sodium.
like butter.
Salted butter.
Salted butter,
on, guys.
Specifically.
salted butter, and ice cream.
Like after I take the stick and I put it on the butter dish,
No, Lauren.
I like lick the wrapper.
no.
Yeah, and Matt tells me that's really gross. but
Yeah, it is really gross.
it's just like wax paper. But sometimes there's like butter stuck to it. You can't let that go to waste. Butter's expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That
got
was
nothing.
gross.
I got nothing.
Okay, laughter. So we wanted to do something to do with laughter because this episode is actually going to be released on April Fool's Day. Unless I screwed that up. Near April Fool's Day, at least.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So what's the number one thing that makes you laugh?
My kids make me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was such a mom answer.
It was a mom answer. Yeah, the kids and, TV shows. My favorite TV show that makes me laugh a lot is Ridiculousness.
Oh, I do love Ridiculousness.
I love that show.
Wait.
Because people are so damn stupid.
Is that on MTV?
Uh-huh. And it's got, is it Rob Diedrich?
Rob Deirdre.
Yeah.
Deirdrick?
Yep, Deirdrick and
Chanel West Coast.
Yes.
Okay, I've seen that.
yeah. Yeah, that makes me laugh.
Is it like, it's kind of like America's Funniest Home Videos, but
Yeah, kind of.
more.
But it's mostly just like people hurting themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe more like Jackass.
Well, yeah, but it's stupid people on the internet where they went and found videos of other people hurting themselves, not them.
Not them, yeah.
Not them hurting. So it's much smarter than
Yeah.
the Jackass idea.
Yes, exactly.
2.0.
Yeah. And I will give you a fun fact. I can guarantee the last few months when we've been staying in hotels, and Cameron can attest to this when she was the wrestling manager, if you go into a hotel, guaranteed you can find Ridiculousness on a channel at any time.
Wow. That's
It's on
interesting.
MTV, but it is literally on at some point.
Well, because I mean, it's on MTV.
It's on all the time.
Yeah.
Because they don't play music videos anymore.
No, they don't. It really shouldn't be MTV because it's not music videos.
Nope.
But yeah, I do love that. I love watching those people and laugh. So
Yeah. So for me, it's probably TikTok, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I love my TikTok. And so the things that make me laugh on TikTok, first of all, I follow a lot of like gay couples of just like these fun old men just like living their lives and like they just don't care anymore. And it just cracks me up. The things they say, like they just judge others openly and I am here for it. And then I love it whenever there's like all these videos of women playing pranks on their husbands.
yeah.
And I watch them and just laugh hysterically. And like Thor finds zero humor in it.
Yeah.
It's just like, that was mean. Why did she do that to that guy? And
So
I'm
you don't do it to him then?
no, because he's so much faster than he's so much wittier than I am. Like he's just like 12 steps ahead of me on everything. And he would know in a heartbeat.
Super witty.
He would just know if I ever tried to prank him in a heartbeat. And I do the things like TikTok had this whole like, they also do these stupid relationship things where there's this whole thing about like peeling an orange for you. And it was like, if your man loves you enough, he'll peel the orange for you and you won't have to ask. So you're supposed to ask for an orange. And if they peel it for you, then you know they love you. And so I was like, Thor, will you get me an orange? And he's like, you don't want me to touch your orange. And I was like,
he
I
knows
don't.
you.
I really don't want you to touch me your orange with those nasty hands you probably haven't washed in a long time. Like, that's exactly true.
You do love me. You're right.
Yeah.
Matt would be like, why the fuck are you eating an orange? What's wrong with you?
That's healthy. What are you doing, Lauren?
What happened to you?
What's wrong with you?
You know what else is funny on TikTok that I do love is the it's like duck blind dad jokes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. It's these guys, they're sitting in their duck blinds, so they're having to whisper and they're telling dad jokes, but they can't laugh because if they're laughing, then the ducks. It is funny.
That's fun.
It is funny. So that one makes me laugh too. What about you, Lauren?
So my favorite thing is probably not like people getting hurt. Matt thinks those videos are really funny, and I'm always just like, oh, that looks painful. But like the posts where it'll be like old people on Facebook, like not knowing how to use Facebook correctly, like those crack me up. Like any,
Give us an example.
oh gosh, I don't know, like someone putting like commenting or making a post that says like, Joey, I need you to call me with like their phone number or something, but it's like their post. Like that's not like, you might write that on the wall, their wall.
Right.
You might send it in a message, but that's
yeah.
like their status.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, like just not knowing the correct way to
Yeah.
Facebook,
Yeah.
which is probably like me and TikTok. I don't know how to TikTok. These people don't know how to Facebook. Stuff like that though is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
I like sarcastic stuff. I like dark humor.
I like dark humor. I like sarcastic stuff a lot. I love Pinterest. So I'm still a big Pinterest person. Always have been. And I have a Pinterest board. I probably marked it as private because it seems bitchy, but it's a insults board.
Oh.
And it's just really well worded insults. And a lot of them, because I'm a theater kid, right? A lot of them are like Shakespearean insults. So they're like insults Shakespeare used in random plays or whatever. Or they're just like well written. Or they're like, I love the memes that they used to be all over Pinterest. Where it was like the housewife and she had like some really bitchy saying on the meme. And
Isn't it like some e-card or something?
yeah. And it'd be like, you know, something about like it's too early in the morning to deal with your incompetence. And it's just like this 1950s housewife drinking her coffee in a card. And
Yep.
I think those are hilarious.
Yeah, those are funny. Are you the type of mom that laughs when your kids get hurt?
Depends. Depends how much blood's involved.
There you go. Yeah. No, I am 100% that mom. I'm like, okay, that was really funny. Are you okay? Yep, you're good. I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah.
or we laugh and then it's like, oh shit, I think they really hurt.
Yeah, like
I just always have been that way.
Goldie nosedived off the bed yesterday.
Oh.
Because she just was too fast. I couldn't catch her. And like that I didn't laugh at because I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
She might actually be hurt. Our bed's pretty short, so she was fine. But like today, Abe was standing on her walker, like 2 feet away from the cabinet, leaning over, had a drawer open, and was digging through our junk drawer for God knows what, probably a lighter, a Sharpie, or scissors, probably something he's not supposed to have. And so he was like standing like on the walker, which is on wheels, leaning into the junk drawer, like, which is way too far away from the walker. And I found him and I'm just like, if he had fallen, I would have just laughed because it was so stupid.
Yeah.
But I took him down. I was like, no, I don't even know what he was looking for, but I took him down.
No, the kids will be out playing around doing something. I'll be like, don't do that. You're going to get hurt. And, literally just, eat it like Jake on a skateboard or something. He'll be like going back and forth and then just shoot it out and then fall on his ass. And I'm like, I freaking told you, dude.
Yeah.
I love the TikTok videos of people falling.
Yeah.
Like on ice. Like they fall like 4
Slow
times
motion.
in a row. Yeah. I think those are hilarious. Like, I laughed at them so much that my husband started sending me more videos like that.
Oh, God.
People falling.
Yeah.
How about the ring videos that they show on TikTok where people are falling because they're either drunk or they're slipping on ice? But the ring video catches them falling off their porches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
I think I'd be pissed if it caught me, but it's still fun.
When they're drunk and can't get into their own house.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
like
funny.
when they got hurt, but they're okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
There's one out there that it's a little boy and he was opening a screen door and it came back and smacked him. Oh, and he's like, fuck you. Fuck you, door. And they caught him on the ring. And it was just like, that is really funny because you hear this little kid, he's probably thinking nobody's ever going to see this.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's got like over 1 million views on TikTok.
I also love animal videos. Like animals doing stupid things like wiping out on a floor or falling out of a tree. Like, I don't know, just like doing stupid things, but not actually getting hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
Is hilarious to me. And like the little trash panda raccoons get into all kinds of trouble. And yeah, I love it.
Open the trash can door and they're like
Yes.
frozen in time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'll sit up and if I go to bed before Thor, he'll just hear me laughing down the stairs just from all my TikTok videos.
Yes. TikTok. People bitch about it, but I think it's hilarious.
Well, it's like any other social media. You have to curate your algorithm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know,
That's
and
my problem.
you like the stuff you like. You tell them you're not interested in the things that you don't like.
Yep.
And you got to curate that algorithm.
Yeah.
I believe in living in your own little microcosm bubble and not seeing the other side's viewpoint.
Yeah.
I believe in just being
Yeah.
happy.
Just let me see the funny stuff and I'm good.
That's like YouTube.
Yeah.
I had my YouTube algorithm. It was perfect. It was great. It only showed me true crime, mainly true crime, royals stuff, like history stuff. My kids get on there because they have their own. They have their own channels, but some of the stuff they can't watch on there because it's not.
Yeah, because they can't
flags
watch it.
It's not appropriate, but it's I stuff I have approved for them to watch. Like, okay, for instance, Helen likes to watch the Katy Perry Roar music video, but it won't show up on kids' YouTube.
Oh.
So she watches it on mine. Well, then I have all these Katy Perry videos. I don't want to watch those.
Yeah.
So I'll log in and I'll have all these like Minecraft videos. And I'm like, fucking, they messed with my algorithm.
I always worry. So every once in a while, I have to show videos at work.
Oh,
And so I always worry about like, cause you watch the video and then it always shows like recommended for you or up next, and I'm always like, what's it going to show over there?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's anything crazy, but like probably something I don't want it to show.
yeah.
Not appropriate.
I found an article
Of course she did.
from Mayo Clinic that says stress relief from laughter, it's no joke. When it comes to relieving stress, more giggles and guffaws are just what the doctor ordered, and here's why. You guys want to hear about it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It says stress release from laughter. A good sense of humor can't cure all ailments, but data is mounting about the positive things laughter can do. Short-term benefits. A good laugh has great short-term effects. When you start to laugh, it doesn't just lighten your load mentally, it actually induces physical changes in your body. Laughter can stimulate many organs. Laughter enhances your intake of oxygen-rich air, stimulates your heart, lungs, and muscles, and increases endorphins that are released by your brain. Oh, activate and relieve your stress response. A rollicking laugh fires up, then cools down your stress response, and it can increase and then decrease your heart rate and blood pressure. The result? A good, relaxed feeling. And it can soothe tension. Laughter can also stimulate circulation and aid muscle relaxation, both of which can help reduce some of the physical symptoms of stress.
So if you're watching TikTok and laughing before bed,
Yeah,
it could be relaxing you and helping you go to sleep.
absolutely.
Yep.
Maybe that's a great idea.
I
For
think
someone that
so.
has trouble sleeping.
Yeah, they say you shouldn't look at screens before bed,
yeah.
but I always do because I usually read before bed.
Yeah.
And I usually TikTok and then read. And that's like my bedtime routine.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. I do feel relaxed when I doom scroll TikTok. I mean, they call it doom scrolling, but like I don't feel like it's doom scrolling because I'm usually laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If something too depressing comes on, I'm like, nope, done.
Oh, I
Keep
immediately,
going.
I'm like, no, I want no news, no
Yeah.
world events on this TikTok.
Yeah.
Like this TikTok is purely
It's for entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, long-term effects. Laughter isn't just a quick pick-me-up, though. It's also good for you over the long term. Laughter may improve your immune system. Negative thoughts manifest into chemical reactions that can affect your blood by bringing more stress into your system and decreasing your immunity. This is from the Mayo Clinic, by the way, even though that sounds like a wives' tale. I guess it's not. Negative thoughts manifest into chemical reactions. Okay.
No, it's true.
Yeah, I guess so. By contrast, positive thoughts can actually release neuropeptides that help fight stress and potentially more serious illnesses. Oh, so it can actually help fight illnesses. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Relieves pain. Laughter may ease pain by causing the body to produce its own natural painkillers. Increase personal satisfaction. Laughter can also make it easier to cope with difficult situations. It helps you connect with other people and improves your mood. Many people experience depression, sometimes due to chronic illness. Laughter can lessen your stress, depression, anxiety, and may make you feel happier and improve your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would agree with that. If you've been sitting around laughing with your friends, like we do,
Yeah.
I mean, you leave feeling good.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
And I feel like I also, if I'm feeling down about myself and go out with a group of people and they're laughing at me, like they think the things I'm saying are funny, then I feel that, like, I feel better
Yeah.
about myself.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. I'm kind of funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just,
I love to laugh.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have a very easy laugh. Like I easily laugh at things. I know I also have a really loud laugh, which I used to be really self-conscious about it. Here's a mom story for you, KK. My mom used to tell me I cackled because I laugh so loud and it's just like bursting. I do cackle, but she used to be like, Jordan, that cackle. And so I would be like, for years I was like kind of self-conscious about it, but I gave up on that and just decided, it's my laugh. It is what it is. Probably when I got married, and one of the things my husband always tells me is like, I love your laugh.
yeah.
Oh,
I know.
love that.
I know.
That's
He's a
good.
good guy. So, and he's funny. He's hilarious. And so I'm laughing at
Yes.
him all the time. And so I just learned to like laugh easily throughout the day. And because it's just so much easier to be a happy person.
Yes. It makes your day better.
Yeah.
Like if you're just, and I know we've had days like that in the offices where you're just like, God, I just don't want to be here. I don't want to deal with it. And then somebody comes up and says something. That's why I loved, there was, we'd be standing out there at offices, and Todd would come out and just start telling a story.
Oh, so funny.
Oh my God. It would just make the day go by so much quicker, and just sitting there laughing. And then of course you'd have some people that are like slamming their doors closed.
And those are just unhappy people.
They
That's
are
just
literally
sad for them.
unhappy freaking people. And it's
That's
like,
just sad
good
for them.
God, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to be there, you might as well be happy about it.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
I think laughter definitely makes it easier just to get through the day to day. And you have to laugh at yourself. You have to laugh at the people around you. You have to laugh at the situation you're in. And I think it just makes things easier.
Well, sometimes you have to laugh or you're just going to cry.
Right. Exactly.
So, you know.
Exactly. I do a lot of that.
I do too.
That's why we have a podcast.
That's why we have a podcast.
The Hot Mess Roundtable.
Yes.
You're definitely hot messes.
Yes.
Okay, have you guys ever played an April Fool's prank on anyone?
Yes. We had a new start when I was working in one of the departments, and they always messed with people on April Fool's Day. And this was his first shift on that day. And we hit his phone up in the ceiling tiles, and then we kept calling it. Somebody messed with his chair. Took his chair and put a wheelchair, not just a small wheelchair, but the big wheelchairs.
Like the bariatric wheelchair?
Mm-hmm. Put him in his office, so he had to sit in that all day because we hit his chair. And he's like, seriously, like it just kept getting worse and worse as the day went on. And he's like, I'm never working on this day ever again with you people. And to this day, he has not worked on April Fool's Day.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it wasn't anything that would, hurt anybody, but he was like, seriously, I need my phone. What if that's somebody calling for something I need to do? And we're like, we don't know what you're talking about. And it's up in the ceiling tile, and he wasn't quite tall enough to reach. So, yeah. But no, it was good. And he was a great sport about it. So it was funny. But yeah, he was like, no, I'm never, ever working on April Fool's Day again.
Good sports are fun to play. Just fun, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it would have been one of the others, it would have been not a good day.
Have you ever played April Fool's Day?
I'm sure I did when I was a kid. I can't remember.
I don't think I ever have, but I'm just like not creative enough for that. Like I'm just a boring person.
Yeah. Well, when I say we, I mean I was just watching and making the phone calls on the phone. But no, it was funny. It was good though. He was a good sport. It was great. So, but other than that, no, I haven't really done anything.
The only thing I ever see is people like on April Fool's, like, don't say you're pregnant.
Yeah.
That's not a good joke.
That's not a good joke.
It's not funny. And so I see that, but I can't even think of like what you would like say, or I don't know. I just can't think of anything good.
I have some good ones for you.
Okay, please tell me. Enlighten me.
Newsweek published the 9 best April Fool's Day pranks in history.
Oh. All right. Hey, can I just, while you look for that, can I just point out that this specifically says how to improve your sense of humor? And it says, listen to humorous podcasts.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go.
Okay. Number 1, Tower of London Lions Wash. In 1698, it was advertised that the Tower of London was going to wash the lions, which caused scores of people to show up on April 1st to see the spectacle, which didn't happen.
Wash the lions?
Yeah, I don't know if those are like engraved into the Tower of London or if they're like lions in
like
a cage,
they brought
like
lions in cages to give a bat. Oh God, that would be terrifying. I don't think that'd be funny.
I'm guessing it's. Well, let's Google it. Why not? Wash the lions. Oh, no. This says that they were wild animals. The wild animals had been moved, but it didn't stop one Joker from pulling Gentle April Fool.
Wow.
So, first of all, the Tower of London had lions, and that's cool. And second, they were celebrating April Fools even back in 1698.
Yeah.
Now I want to know what the history of April Fools is. Quick Google search sent us to history.com. And so the History Channel here says, some historians speculate the April Fool's Day dates back to 1582 when France switched from the Julian calendar, or the Gregorian calendar, as called for by the Council of Trent in 1563. In the Julian calendar, as in the Hindu calendar, the new year began with the spring equinox around April 1. People were slow to get the news or failed to recognize that the start of the new year had been moved to January 1 and continued to celebrate it during the last week of March through April 1. and continued to celebrate it through the last week of March, though April 1 became the butt of jokes and hoaxes and were called April Fools. These pranks included having paper fish placed on their backs and being referred to as April fish. There's some weird word in there that like poison d'Arville translated to April fish. Well, anyway.
I don't think April fish are that funny.
Well, in 1582, you didn't have a whole lot to choose from. And
They didn't have TikTok to watch.
they thought paper fish on your back were funny.
Well, my kids would find that funny today. So
There you go.
they love putting stickers on my back.
Okay. Back to Newsweek.
Okay.
Number 2, Constantine's king for a day joke. A Boston University professor in 1983 convinced the press that Constantine, when he ruled the Roman Empire, allowed a group of jesters to make one of their own a king for a day. It's just a professor saying that happened. I don't know if that was that funny.
Convince the press.
Convince the press.
Okay.
Number 3, spaghetti tree.
Oh, I think I've seen this before.
It just says, perhaps the most famous was the 1957 broadcast by the BBC program Panorama, showing a family in Switzerland harvesting spaghetti from a spaghetti tree. Oh, and it shows the video. We'll have to post that in the Facebook. Yeah, it does just show them pulling cooked spaghetti, it looks like, off of a tree.
I think I've seen that video before.
We'll post it in the Facebook group. That's hilarious. John Partridge death hoax. Satirist John Swift predicted the death of one of his rivals, John Partridge, who Swift regarded as a fraud for publishing false information in almanacs. Swift published Partridge's death notice on March 29th, 1708. Partridge declared he was alive, but the public didn't believe it until they saw Partridge alive. That's kind of mean.
To post someone's death notice?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's not good.
Man squeezes into bottle is number 5.
What the hell?
In 1749 London, it was advertised at an upcoming show that a man would squeeze into a bottle. The show filled up, but no one was there to entertain, and the audience rioted.
Okay.
Wow.
Number 6, the Masked Marauders. In a parody of the so-called supergroup phenomena, rock journalist Grail Marcus wrote a positive review in 1969 of an album by a non-existent group, the Masked Marauders, featuring Bob Dylan, John Lennon, Mick Jagger, Paul McCartney, and George Harrison.
Okay.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Taco Bell's Liberty Bell takeover prank. Uh-oh.
I think I remember that one.
In 1996, Taco Bell announced it had bought the Liberty Bell to help with the U.S. national debt.
I think I remember that one.
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Number 8, London's Big Ben clock. 1980 saw the British Broadcasting Corporation announce the clock on London's iconic Elizabeth Tower, better known as Big Ben, would be going digital.
That's,
Gee.
yeah.
I bet people were more pissed than think that was funny.
That's such a good dad joke.
I wonder-
that's
That is a good one.
It's the BBC that keeps doing it. I wonder if they do this like yearly. Like if they have an April Fool's joke they do every year.
I bet they do, because there's actually, now that you say it, I said the second out of London because the Tower of London and then the Big Ben, but actually several of these have been BBC.
Yeah, the spaghetti tree one was too.
Yeah, they must. The Brits have a good sense of humor.
Yeah, yes, they do.
Number 9, President Richard Nixon runs for office again. In 1992, NPR ran a spot announcing former President Nixon as running again for office.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
hilarious because it's Nixon
yeah.
who like resigned in shame.
Right.
Right,
Like
right.
the thought of them being like, oh, he's running again.
In 92.
I guess actually it was funnier before Trump. Maybe this was funnier before Trump.
What's that sound?
Hot Mess Express pulling into the station.
Choo choo.
This is a good one. I thought it would be fun to do like a really funny one since it's all about laughter. And I am confident you guys are both going to laugh on this. This is from The Independent in the UK. And the headline reads, "Oh man, I'm locked in. Man pleads for help on Twitter after falling asleep in massage chair."
Oh my God.
Okay. Amanda, will you do the honors?
Sure. A man was forced to tweet for help when he got locked in a department store after falling asleep on a massage chair. Well, that's funny that he tweeted it.
Yeah, I love that. That's his answer.
That's a
social
yeah.
media
Method
has
of
fixed everything.
Yeah.
Communication.
The man awoke to a deserted shop floor after dozing off in an electronics store in Japan. Identified only by his Twitter handle, the sleepy customer was forced to tweet his plight when he discovered he was locked inside the shop. Posting various photos of a dark and empty interior, he captioned the photo, "Oh man, I'm locked in." In the photos, the shutters at the front on the shop named K's are clearly shut. It is thought the man triggered an alarm which notified the police, who managed to get in touch with the shop's managers. After 10 police officers searched him to confirm he was not a shoplifter, he tweeted that he'd finally managed to get out.
Thank God for that play-by-play.
Oh my gosh. The manager apologized to the man for staff's failure to notice he was still in the chair when locking up. The man also said sorry, although it was unclear how long he had nodded off for. His original post has since been retweeted more than 39,000 times. In response, one user simply said, "How did this happen?"
That's me.
A reply is, "It's a valuable experience." Others commented it was their childhood dream to be locked inside a department store, while others likened the man's predicament to a popular escape the room style games. No, I don't want to be.
I would be terrified
Yeah.
of being locked in a department store.
I love that he gets locked in, and they turned off these pictures are they turned off the lights,
turned off the lights.
closed
It's
that
dark.
gate,
Yeah,
left.
it is dark.
And his response is not to call the police.
He tweets.
He tweeted about it until he triggered an alarm, and the police somehow got a hold of him. I guess showed up and talked to him through the gate. I don't know.
It just kind of shows you how some of the mentality of society these
right.
days.
I feel like that's a real fear of mine, though.
To get locked in a store.
Being somewhere and being locked in. Like, whether it be Silver Dollar City or the doctor's office or, just somewhere where...
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. Well, I guess no matter how big of I don't know who's the bigger hot mess here. Is it the person who's in charge of that store that clearly
Or
has
the
these
coworkers that left
massage-
him there.
Yeah,
Didn't notice him asleep in the massage chair.
yeah, is it the person that didn't notice him asleep and left? Or is it the guy? It's got to be the guy. I mean, they're both hot messes.
Both hot messes.
But that guy just tweeting about it.
Have you guys ever actually gotten in one of those massage chairs before? Like the ones that they have at the mall?
No.
No, that feels germy.
I know,
I'm
right?
with you on that.
Yeah, that feels pretty germy.
I don't know. The whole thing is weird to me that he was in one to begin with and fell asleep and...
Oh, yeah. I've seen people fall asleep in them at the mall during the day.
I
But-
did do a massage thing that you put over your back at the Kansas City Women's Show is this huge trade show every year, and all these people come to this big expo, and so my family has gone to it several years, and we did do that, and we all ended up buying them.
Oh.
So now I have this massage thing I don't use. So
Why don't you use it?
it just is kind of a pain in the ass to haul out and plug in, and it. I don't know. It's kind of hard.
It's on your back. It lays on your
You
back.
can lay on your back over your shoulders, or you can put your feet on top of it. You can do whatever you want with it.
Huh. Interesting.
But you bought it and you don't like it.
I mean, it's not that I don't like it. I just never drag it out and use it.
Yeah.
But
I mean-
I'm not getting in one of those chairs everybody sat in.
Yeah,
no,
the chairs
I'm
are-
with you on that one.
It's like the water massage things. Did you guys ever do that?
Yeah,
That used to be in the
no.
malls?
Nope.
No.
I never did that either.
No.
Where at?
In every mall across America used to have one of these. It was almost looked like a suntan
Like a tanning bed, yeah.
that you would lay in, but then it was soft plastic above you and water ran over it.
It's
So
like
you didn't get wet,
It was a water massage.
but the water massaged you.
I don't even remember those existing.
It was super popular in the
Yeah.
90s.
In Battlefield Mall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was one in Battlefield.
Yeah, there was one in Battlefield.
Because I don't think I went to a lot of other malls. I didn't get out a whole lot. My mom didn't have the KK shopping obsession. So we didn't go to a lot of malls on vacation or anything.
I'm sad for you.
I'm sad for me too. My mom's not a big shopper.
Okay, well, so no matter how big of a mess you are, like you didn't do either one of those things. Lock
No.
somebody up in a store and leave them, or find that you're locked up in a store and just choose to tweet about it until somebody showed up to save you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, come interact with us on our Facebook group, and we'll post stories here and tell us what other topics you want us to talk about. We're about to sit down and plan out several weeks worth of topics,
Yeah.
so tell us what you want us to talk about.
And share some of your favorite pranks and what makes you guys laugh.
Yeah, give
Let
us
us
some
know.
good ones.
Give us some good ones, because we're obviously boring people. We don't know.
We have certain things we like.
Yeah.
And
Right.
we just maybe we need to expand.
Tell us what makes you laugh.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right,
for your
thanks,
support.
guys. Everybody have a great week.
Bye.
Bye bye.